Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. Let me say thank you to all of you who supported us last night when I was live. We were raising a 133,000 hospital bill for the woman who was shot during the Saba protest in Kisii. I want to happily report that we successfully discharged the woman from Hema Hospital in Kisii town. We paid a bill of 133,000 Kenyan shillings. We took her to the supermarket. We did a bulky shopping of about 2 months. And then we delivered 40,000 cash Kenyan shillings to her M-Pesa. If you want to watch, the video is still online. The link is at the comment section. You can follow and see how it went down. If you contributed, whatever little you gave, whatever large you gave, if you gave 10,000, you gave 500, you gave 150, it really assisted somewhere. And thank you so much. And God bless you. Back to politics. Kaka, hakuna haja as a son in a family ukae na watu ambao hawakujali. A family setup where when others are served food, you are ignored. A family where when others are being taken to school, you are ignored. A family where when other students' school fees has been cleared, you are being chased away from school. Within the same family. With the same siblings. When others are being given opportunities, you are being ignored. What is the value of staying in such a family? That is why in most instances tuko na chokora. Mtu anaenda kupima hii maisha anasema better I go to town nikae huko kuliko kuona hii ujinga ninaona hapa. The same case is now happening in Kenya. We have tribes in this country and regions. The Constitution gives the president a responsibility to equally and fairly treat all regions regardless of their political affiliations. That is the work of the president. The Constitution refers to the president as the symbol of national unity. Now, I am beginning to buy an idea from the Luo brothers because they are saying we are not going to stay in a country where we are discriminated, where when fertilizer comes, we are snubbed, where when government cake is being divided among regions, we are not allowed to share. Now, the Luo community for the first time is saying enough is enough. And according to the news, 10,000 Luo elders are seeking a referendum to enable the community leave Kenya and form their own country. In short, secession. Wadelo wamesema we are not going to stay in a country where we are being killed, we are being discriminated, tunaonewa. It's enough. Since independence, they are saying they have been always been discriminated. They have been ethnically treated. When a president comes in, he sets them aside. So wamesema, sisi kama Wajaluo, we are seeking a referendum to form our own country away from Kenya. Now, in a case that was filed at Milimani High Court by the petitioners from the Luo community that were led by Ojijo Ogilo McPascal, they want court to issue orders compelling the government through the Attorney General Justin Muturi to cause a referendum to be held to enable Luos to leave Kenya. Najua hii ndio wengi mmekuwa mkingoja. Not only Luos, in fact, Nyanza should be a country. Yeah. Nyanza should be a country. Tuseme the Republic of Nyanza. Na ingine ibaki tu Kenya. Now, one of the orders they are seeking reads that the court orders the respondent, the Attorney General, to cause a referendum to be held for Luos to leave the state of Kenya and become their own state. That is how the orders reads. Now, what are the grounds? According to Ojijo, the over 10,000 Luos are seeking a referendum on various grounds, including that the Attorney General has shown consistent acts of discrimination, profiling, harassment, torture, and oppression of the Luos. The court papers in parts read, we, the Luos of Kenya, guided by Article 20 of the African on Human and People's Rights, as adopted in 1981 in Nairobi, Kenya, and entered into force in 1986, hereby file a complaint with the African Commission on Human Rights and People's Rights in Banjul, the Gambia, the United Nations Human Rights Office, the East African Court, and the High Court of Kenya to grant us our human rights of self-determination of forming our own state as provided for in Article 21 and Article 22. Over 103 years since declaration of Kenya as a colony by the colonialists in 1920 and up to 60 years after independence, Luos have consistently been profiled, hated, abused, threatened, tortured, and harassed. Unless the matter is addressed urgently, the ethnic profiling, discrimination, lack of development, and harassment shall continue, and this shall prejudice, harm, and limit the applicant's submissions to self-determination. Now, according to Ojijo, it says, the Luo should be allowed self-determination since it's their constitutional right. And this is what they are saying. The right to self-determination consists of Luo rights to freely pursue their economic, social, and economic development, ideally through democratic governance. Denying the right to self-determination through peaceful means, the Luos may be forced to forceful means to gain their independence, leading to loss of life and property. That is what the petitioner is arguing. Now, they further seek orders barring the state from interfering with their plans to practice self-determination activities. An order be issued to the respondent, that is the Attorney General, to give the applicant a date of beginning the self-determination negotiations within the state of Kenya. That is how the petition reads. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a noble cause to our Luo brothers. And when a government discriminates you, a government that is supposed to just like a parent who is supposed to protect you decides to discriminate you, the best thing you do is to exit. If they don't see any value in you, the best thing, leave them alone. That is what Luos are seeking. If you can't listen to us, if you are discriminating us, every time it's Luos. Every time it's Luos. Maandamano ikifika, it's Luos. Each and every election cycle, it's Luos. They are saying they are completely tired of this. And they are now officially seeking to form their own state. Anyway, let's see if the court is going to allow them. We wait to see. But to me, this is a noble cause to all brothers. Pursue it if you believe it's going to rescue your tribe and your region. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana. Mungu abariki.